We're here on a petition to establish the parent-child relationship. We have a partial agreement on all matters except for the child support amount. I will read the agreed portions. First, I'd like the court to take judicial notice that the father was sent a copy of the state's petition via email, and he's here today.
So noted.
Parties are in agreement that there's been no acts of family violence between them, and there's no request for non-disclosure. Parents are in agreement for a parent-child relationship to be established between the father and Josiah Jones. Parties are in agreement to be named joint managing conservators, with the father having the state standard possession order, the mother to designate Dallas and contiguous counties as her primary areas of residence. Father's gross income is $1,700, and father has 8 other children under the age of 18. Child is on government medical, and the father is in agreement to pay $17 a month for cash medical beginning April 1st, 2025. There is no request for retroactive child support, and court cost is billed to the father. The only other matter is child support, and I will take testimony as to that. Ms. Robinson, can you please state your full name?
Brianna LaQuise Robinson.
And the name and age of your child?
Josiah Jones, age 1.
Ma'am, did you hear the agreements that I just read?
Yes.
Are they still your agreements?
Yes.
And do you believe they're in the best interest of your child?
Yes.
And are you asking the court to accept those terms?
Yes.
As to the non-agreed amount, the state is asking for child support to be set at $195 a month beginning April 1st, 2025. Are you in agreement with that?
No, I don't truly want to pursue child support at this time.
Okay, so you're asking for the father not to pay you any support.
Correct.
Okay. Pass the witness.
Okay, card is witness.
Mr. Jones, can you please state your full name?
Jason Anton Jones, Sr.
Sir, did you hear the agreed terms that I read earlier?
Yes, ma'am.
And are those still your agreements?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you believe they're in the best interest of your child?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sir, let's talk about the non-agreed issue, which is the child support. The state is asking for child support to be set at $195 a month beginning April 1st, 2025, and it's based on your gross income. Are you in agreement with that?
No.
Can you explain why you don't want to pay child support?
Because we already have a mutual agreement that Josiah is getting taken care of on both sides. And for us to get here, I just had some hiccups where someone else messed up my car, and I'm still dealing with that as we speak, but it has gotten a whole lot better. So that was the primary purpose, the primary reason for me slacking off as far as taking care of Josiah.
So are you stating that you currently give Miss Robinson money for Josiah?
Yes, ma'am.
How much do you give her a month for Josiah?
I just give her whatever she asks for, whatever he needs, whenever he needs it, and I just send it.
So you don't have a set monetary amount that is like a monthly standard that you two?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Pass the witness, Your Honor.
Right, the parties all agreed to are fine. This is child support court, sir. You do not have private insurance for this child. The state of Texas paying for that. That's how we got here. You're going to pay child support through the child support office at $195 a month, and the medical support is $17 a month. That number can increase over the time, but you're never going to have a zero child support order. So all your payments have to be paid through the child support office. Any payments paid directly to the mother or to the child do not count. And if you don't pay through the child support office, they're going to bring you to court again. We don't want to waste our time or your time. So make your payments through the child support office so that we can credit you with any payments through the registry. You don't have a choice on that. Y'all are done with court. You can press leave on the Zoom to exit out. Thank you. All right, the court notes that Thomas Murphy was served November 14th, 2024. Is not present. Ms. Etch, if you go and proceed.
Thank you, Your
Yes.
Honor. We're here on a petition to establish the parent-child relationship. I'm going to call the mother. Can you please state your full name,
Essence Lawrence,
name and age of your child?
Araya Lawrence. You said age?
Yes, ma'am.
1 years old.
How is your child covered for insurance?
Medicaid.
And ma'am, are you requesting a DNA test today?
No,
Is there anyone that could be the father of your daughter?
no one else.
Are you asking for a name change today?
No,
Ma'am, are you asking to be named sole managing conservator?
yes.
Why do you feel that you and the father cannot make decisions together for the best interest of your child?
It won't work. It won't work out. It just don't work out.
Okay.
You don't know how
Are
to
you
listen, and it always turns to an argument, and I don't have time for that.
and is it true that the father is currently out on probation?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you and is it due to sexual assault charges?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you requesting that the father be granted visitation at this time?
No, ma'am. But if I have to, it'll be supervised.
Okay, but at this time, you're requesting that no orders for visitation be granted.
Correct.
Do you know if the father has any other children?
I only seen a son before. That's an adult.
But no other minors?
No, not that I know of.
And there were no employment information listed for the father, so the state used minimum wage to calculate child support. The state is asking for support to be set at $209 a month beginning April 1st, 2025. Are you in agreement with that?
Yes, ma'am.
And the state's also asking for cash medical to be set at $113 a month beginning April 1st, 2025. Are you in agreement with that amount?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ma'am, you're requesting retroactive child support from the periods of August 2023 through March 2025. Have you and the father ever lived together?
No, ma'am.
Has he ever given you money
No, ma'am.
to The state's asking for a child support judgment in the amount of $4,180 with a payout of $70 a month beginning April 1st, 2025. Are you in agreement to that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And court cost bill to the father today. Are you in agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I passed the witness. I'm sorry. Ma'am, are you in agreement to designate the Dallas and surrounding counties as your primary areas of residence?
Yes, ma'am. That's fine.
Okay. Pass the witness, Your Honor.
All right, we're doing a default judgment, establishing paternity, sole managing conservatorship. Since Mr. Murphy's a sex offender, then we're not ordering any visitation orders at this time. Child support's 209, medical support 113, retroactive judgment of 4,180 payable at $70 a month. Court costs is billed to him and government medical. The Attorney General's office will put that in an order for me to sign and then email you a copy. If we can find an employer, they'll try to collect from that employer. All right, you're done with court, Ms. Lawrence. You can press leave on the Zoom to exit out. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
You too.
We're here on a suit affecting the parent-child relationship. We have a preliminary matter, Your Honor. This is the first setting. The father is requesting an attorney and the mother disagrees and would like to proceed today. What is your recommendation on proceeding, Your Honor?
Let me look at the case here just a moment.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Mr. Waters, why are we not ready to move forward today?
The papers that were sent like to serve, they were not served to me, so I never knew that I got served.
So
So
How
I
does
never
that-
knew that.
how does that
I
affect
was
whether
gonna
you're dead or not, and whether you have an obligation to pay support?
No, I just never knew I was getting sued. That's a thing.
Okay, but you have a child named Aubrey Waters, right?
Yes, and I take care of her.
Okay, so why can we not move forward today if you know that you have a child?
I just wanted to get an attorney
To do what?
to fight for the case.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna give you one reset, Mr. Waters, but this is pretty simple. It's not that difficult. We need to move forward. Next time you come, you need to pay attention. I don't know where you went for the last hour, but I called your name about an hour ago. All right, Mr. Williams, what day do you suggest?
The short reset date of April 10th, 2025.
April 10th. All right, Mr. Waters, I'm giving you a one-time reset. I'm not going to do this over and over again. I know this is just our first setting, so I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt here that you weren't ready today, but your attorney needs to be here April 10th. If you come without an attorney or you ask me for another reset, I'm not going to grant that next time. We're going to finish your case on April 10th. So make sure that you're ready. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.